All right, guys. So, every shop apparently is getting kicked while they're down on Murders of Markov, or not Markov, Murders at Karlov. Personally, us here at the shop, we cannot find any interest in people to draft the set because they basically hate the play boosters. But yet the set has value. Like, I mean, you got coats, you got the majority of the Surveil lands, you got Vein Rippers right now, you got Delennies, you got Leyline of the Guild packs. I mean, screw it. I'll even pull TCGPlayer up and sort this thing by lowest to highest on murders, and there's a good amount of hits. Like, it's not that the set doesn't have value, but it seems to be that nobody really wants to open the stuff, which is wild. I mean, granted, like, the numbers are a little bit skewed because you've got these crazy serialized cards that are just damn near impossible to pull, but you got Sans the Invisible Ink, you got Vein Rippers at 20 plus, Delenny is at almost 20, Showcase Rippers are just under 20 at just around 19. The Showcase Delennys are over 18. You got Leyline Guild packs between 14 and 16. These are all non-foil prices. Massacre Girls are over 12 bucks. War Leaders calls are still sitting over $10 a piece. These are mostly rares too. The mythics are that I mentioned are Massacre Girl, sorry, not Delenny, Delny, and Vein Ripper are mythics, but we got just a slew of rares that are above the price point of buying a pack. Mole God, mythic, but Archdruid's Charms, the Showcase Rakdos, yeah, mythic again. So basically any mythic, from what I'm looking at, is at least a $5 bill. And a lot of the Surveil lands are, I mean, I'm 2 pages in, I'm still seeing cards market price at almost $5. So I talked to Boss, man, aka John. I talked to the guys in the shop, and I was like, screw it. We got a case of this sitting here that nobody wants to draft. My mic is clipped to my shirt, and it's just being a piece of shit. Let's fix this. We're like 4 minutes in. That one cuss word's not going to demonetize me. Oh, it's because I have like too much cord leading. There we go. Now it's like itching my throat and my neck of my shirt. But we've got plenty of it. John and I talk about inventory and whatnot all the time. We don't mind sitting on stuff as long as the stuff's going to accrue in value and it's not taking up more space than what's good for it. So we decided, with standard season being hot right now and Rippers being hot for Pioneer and guild packs being hot for Modern and Surveil lands being hot for everything. I mean, the Dimir Surveil land is showing up in Legacy. So I got a case of play boosters. We're going to ignore the chaff. I'm going to chuck the hits out here. And we're going to see how much value we can get out of each box. Because if the guys don't want to draft it, and they don't want to pie gal, or pack war, or run sealed events and whatnot in the shop, well, I'm going to show them why it's worth opening it. So, let's start ripping this box open right here. I got the tray in front of me. We got piles of cards. Well, we got piles of packs. And we're gonna rip for the hits. The bulk will I'll launch off into the shop and we'll figure all that out, but let's just start opening this stuff. Crap. We also have a bunch of uncommons that are good in the set. So, we'll see what uncommons and stuff we can hit. I'll put the rares off to the side. We'll check the rares for value and whatnot. Like, I mean, clearly we mentioned the good stuff, so. Oh boy, a hard evidence. That's exactly what we need. There we go, Undergrowth Recon. That's something. Right off back. Oh, and a Pick Your Poison. There we go. We got a common and a mythic that are both worth opening the pack at minimum. Got a mediocre mythic there. And then Insidious Roots. I mean, this is not a bad set value-wise. It's not a bad set power level-wise either. Like, there's a decent amount of stuff that gets play out of this. There we go. Long Goodbye. That's decent. Oh, Surveil Land. Bam. But, like, Bossman and I were talking about ripping this stuff for value just to fill out the Murders binder because it's looking really scarce because everybody bought a ton of singles out of the set. And he was like, we got an extra case of Play Boosters sitting here because I ordered an extra one for the drafts and nobody's drafting it. Everybody wants to draft other stuff. And I was like, well then, screw it. Oh, cool. A Hedge Maze. There you go. Paid for another pack. Like, I'm like, well, I'll just rip it. Who gives a shit? We'll rip it. We'll get the value out of it that way. We'll sell the cards, the singles that way. And then we'll War Leaders call. It's just, oh, look, a slime. Like, I just sold a stack of slimes on TCG the other day for like $4 a piece. Look, another Surveil Land. Like, we're what? We're a handful of packs in, and I got 3 Surveil Lands, a War Leader's Claw, and an Undergrowth Recon. Not to mention, we got hits here in the commons and the uncommon slots. Like, it's just not... I don't get... The set has values in their singles. Yet, these guys come into the shop and they're just like, oh, I don't want to draft Murders. There's nothing good in Murders. The set's mediocre. No, I don't want any of the cards out of Murders. And then 3 days later, they're in the shop to play Standard and they're like, hey, do you guys have War Leaders calls? And I'm like, no, we're out of them. Oh, man, I need a couple of War Leaders calls. I'm like, hey, you know, if you guys would have drafted this crap, like, you probably would have opened some War Leaders calls. Clearly, you would have opened a War Leaders call somewhere in the draft. You bring enough guys into the shop that are going to draft, we rip a whole box, put a pack in the pool for prize packs for whatnot. At that point, you've got 8 times 4 guys worth of packs. Like... I don't get it. I mean, the value is in the set. You just have to, be willing to buy the product in order to get it. At a certain point in time, we look at product and we look at the market and we look at what people want, And at this point, we're going to make more money. There you go. There's a pride. We're going to make more money with me ripping this between the ad revenue on the video and the singles that we're going to get to sell in the shop. We're going to sell all these mainly in the shop. So I'm going to sell all these at market. The packs are $6, I think. So basically every pack that opens at least $6 in value. Foil Commercial District. Oh look, and a Cryptic Coat. That pack easily paid for itself and probably a second pack without a problem. Move this. Got some dead batteries. Chuck in that box there. But like, you're gonna easily be able to keep going. Like if I think that I haven't opened enough value out of one of these boxes, I'll stop. But there you go. There's a slime that pretty heftily paid or helped pay for this pack. Gadgeteer, Doppelganger. And the other thing is like Novice Inspector, stuff like this. These are choice commons. And like the Pick Your Poisons. We're out of Pick Your Poisons in the shop. There is none. We have no Pick Your Poisons in the store for singles. People come in and they're like, hey, I need Pick Your Poisons for my sideboard. And I'm like, should have picked them up somewhere else because we don't have any. It is what it is. We're out. Can't help you. And then they sit there and they rip packs trying to get Pick Your Poisons. I'm like, I get it. Like, I'm doing that right now. I'm ripping packs to hit value. And I'm hitting Pick Your Poisons that I'm going to put in the shop and sell. But, like, if you guys would have drafted this stuff, I'm sure somebody at the table, you open somebody opens a Pick Your Poison, and you're just like, hey, can I get that? Oh, look, 2 Mythics, 1 pack. Rakdos and a Tristani. Easily pays for the pack. Easily. Guys are buying the Rakdoses all day, every day. For at least the $5-6 that they are here. Unless I'm nuts. Maybe I'm nuts. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I woke up this morning and I took one too many hits off the Flonase, or I took a second Xyzal when I should have just took one because they're good for 24 hours, and I'm nuts. But there's a Vindicator. I'm pretty sure that not even, well, maybe halfway through this box, give or take, that I've easily paid for it. Now, granted, I get it. I'm spouting the numbers and the cost of you guys coming into the shop and buying the packs as consumers, not what the box costs us. Which I guess is the bottom line of it, is like, I know what we paid for this case that I've got sitting next to me, and I know what that price point is, so I know what I need to hit to make this worth it. And when you hit a list card like Jace, it makes it a little bit easier. Let's put this guy here. Oh, look, another Pick Your Poison. That's easy to sell in the shop. And, like, I get it. Some of you guys are going to be like, Pick Your Poisons. Novice Inspectors, those are cheap. They're 25 cents. They're 50 cents. They're 12 cents, whatever. Cool. I want you to get on TCG and go, I need 3 Pick Your Poisons for my sideboard. And find the first seller that has 3 copies listed. and then do the math with shipping, and then add your personal time of not having them, because you got to wait 12 to 15 days, which is standard shipping. And then if you need them immediately, what the expedite shipping cost is to get yourself 3 Pick Your Poisons for your sideboard. Or a play set of Novice Inspectors to play Convoke. Screenshot it, post it in the comments, post it in the Discord, tell me I'm crazy. But that's a pretty expensive Ghostly Prism that I just opened that'll help pay for things. There's a commercial district there. There's a Lush Portitio right there. And yeah, some of these Surveil lands, the ones that are not heavily played color combinations, currently are on the market for $3-4. But that's $3 or $4 that I just chucked, like I chinked out of the total here on the cost of the box. And green-white might not be a cool, like a good color combination to play right now in Standard. But we have Thunder Junction coming in, was it like a month, give or take, roughly? And then after that, we get Modern Horizons 3, and then we get Bloomburrow. And a bunch of stuff's going to rotate out when Bloomburrow hits. There could be some green-white tokens list that just fucks. That just crushes... There's another Pick Your Poison. That just crushes the meta. I've seen wilder things happen. I played during Con Standard when green-white life gain morph token shenanigans was like the tier 1 deck to play, because you ended up having a 4-digit life total at the end of like turn 5, and nobody could kill you. Lush Portitio is going to be real good for fixing. There's a Borderless Hedge Maze, like, and a Long Goodbye. There we go. Like, you're just easily paying for the packs, easily. I'm not stressing. I'm not over here sweating. Oh, I might be sweating a little bit just because I'm fat. But, like, Breakout is a breakout uncommon that people are playing in multiple formats, including the good old internal formats. Etra. I saw her get in play in Chicago. There we go. There's a No More Lives. There's another Slime. I think between the No More Lives and the Slime, I just paid for the pack. Who cares what the Etra scans at? Like, and yeah, I'm not saying that some of these packs aren't duds. That one was one. Hunted Bone Brute. That thing's going to end up in the bulk box. Oh, look, a Mistfield Plains. Somebody will want that. Look, a Crime Novelist. They can't all be home runs, but some of these packs have a common or an uncommon in them that makes them at least a bunt, at least a base hit. Like, for instance, this Steam Core Scholar. I got a homie who plays Pioneer Phoenix religiously. That's basically all he does. He just sits at home, chills, and plays Moto. I'm sure you've been beaten by him. His name's iHuman on Moto. He's probably online right now, crushing a league playing Phoenix, or he's flooding to no end, because that's the other thing that he does. I won't use his government name in the video, but he's probably either, there's a 50-50 shot. He's either crushing a league right now, or he's having a ton of mana issues, because that's his MO. But like, we're a box in to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 surveil lands. We got 3, 4, 5 mythics, 2 good rares, a slew of playable commons and uncommons that people look for, and at least 2 list special guest cards that'll help pay for a pack. And then the Misfit Pains, which is not terrible. I know that it was getting play in the Time Stretch Beans deck in Modern. I'm not sure if it still plays the Mistveil, or if it completely went away with it because there's no beans. But like, into box 2, and I'm not going to be upset about opening this. I know that I'm not. Because there's another slime. And you can get on TCG and look at the price of Slime Against Humanities in quantity. I'm not talking about the dude who's got 2. I'm not talking about the guy who's got 1. I'm talking about the guy like me who has 30-something copies of Slime Against Humanity listed on TCG. And I have them up at almost $4. And I'll keep selling chunks over and over again. People are going to keep going, man, I need 17 more slimes for my EDH deck. Or, oh wow, somebody else played that stupid slime deck, turn 1 slime deck in Legacy. There's a foil crime novelist. Analyze the pollen. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a Slime Against the Humanity Legacy and Vintage deck that's hilarious. Playing a play set of Serum Powders for your mulligans. And you basically mulligan until your hand has a slime, and then an Ancient Tomb, along with a Simian Spirit Guide, if you're playing Legacy. Oh look, Vein Ripper. Just crush like the value of like 4 packs right there. Or in Vintage, you look for like a hand with like a couple of Moxen and a green source, or a Black Lotus, and you just make like a 9/9 slime on turn 1, and you're just like, go. Your go. I made slime. Slime big. Another Surveil land. It's hilarious. Well, the first time somebody sent me a screenshot of like 20-something cards in exile, 21 cards, like with some Searing Powers and whatnot, and then an Ancient Tomb and an Elvish Spirit Guide in the exile, and like a 13/13 Slime Against Humanity token on turn 1 in Legacy. I was like, I hope your opponent has a swords, because if they don't, that's going to be hilarious. But like, that deck runs like 22 slimes. It has to. Like 22, 25 slimes. So, like... And that's not even counting the guys that have Thrumming Stone EDH decks and whatnot now. I also saw a green ramp deck for Modern with slimes and Thrumming Stones. There's an Archdruid's Charms to pay for the pack. Yeah, pick your poison. The Gadgeteer is not a bad card. I think that card's going to end up being something that people end up playing and nobody really realizes it. That's my sleeper of the set. You heard it here. That's the card that all of a sudden you're going to wake up one morning and you're going to be like, huh, Forensic Gadgeteers, those are $8 now? Wild. I really do. I have a stack. I own a stack of Gadgeteers. Because I think that I'm going to wake up one morning and it's going to be worth more than some of these Surveil lands. Oh, look, a gamble. I'm gambling on this box, and I think it's paying off. God, and then I get all these cool art cards. Aurelia. We need a box to put all these wrappers in. Crime Novelist. Those aren't going down either. It's wild to me how many crime novelists that you can sell. It's also wild to me that animation modular deck didn't just go nuts. There's a ley line and a Surveil land in the same pack. And a Pick Your Poison. Easy money. Easy money. I'm sure the Aliquist is something. I think he's one of the lower end mythics. I'm going to call it $2. That's what I'm going to assume. Maybe 3. Oh, the Forensic Gadgeteers are $3 a piece. They're already paying off. Put that in the goods pile. I think a $3 bill is right where you want to be market price. Yeah, Assassin's Trophies. We haven't seen Assassin's Trophy yet. Where's this? Where's old goofy Inspector Gadget? Do 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 do. Scooby Dooby Doo. A buck. Sucks to suck. Maybe he'll go up. That's the one that I'm really chapped about, though. Intrude the Mind at under $1 and Kaya's. God. WotC. If somebody at WotC watches my videos or watches the channel, because it has most of its followers because of Ali, not gonna lie. You figure it out on the Planeswalkers. You can't give us one Planeswalker in a set and then also have it not playable. And you've done it 2 sets in a row? 3 sets in a row? 3 sets in a row now. Quintorius is basically not playable. Be realistic. Look at that, Insidious Roots. We got basically an unplayable Planeswalker in Quintorius. I don't think that deck's good anymore. I think with the Geomancer ban and a Pioneer, like, it's basically it's impossible to play that deck. There we go, an Assassin's Trophy. Oh, look, a Slime. Yay, Slime! But, then we got Ashiok. So bad. Just so bad. Ill-Timed Explosion. Like that. That card's great too. Just 4 mana draw 2. At floor. Floor is 4 mana draw 2. Ceiling is 4 mana draw 2 board wipe. Discard 2 and board wipe. Surveil land. But you got an unplayable Ashiok, and you have a Kaya that's doing absolutely 0 in all formats. That's like 50 cents. So the real thing is, stop printing Volt Striders with loyalty abilities. Stop, please, just stop giving us unplayable Planeswalkers. You want these Planeswalkers to be 1%, and you want them to be like chase cards and really cool that they exist. Commercial District. Make them a powerhouse. Like, I get it. A bunch of walkers lost their spark. They're not supposed to be as abundant. Poison. Make the ones that are left that still have sparks good. Or write into the lore that some walkers got their sparks back somehow, because we either need 3 walkers a set again and one of them to be playable, or the only walker in the set to be playable. Tired of putting walkers in the bulk box. It's a little saddening. There we go. Meticulous Archive full art. And a Slime. Pack is paid for. Niv. Doesn't really pay for a pack. It's a murder. 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 Ah! This pack exploded. It's Questing Beast that we have at home. Only not good. Yeah. I don't have a lot of complaints about Magic the Gathering currently that are not just... There you go. There's a nice big one. Oh, and a Xanathar. Oh, and a Delny. Thanks, Pack. Oh, and a Pick Your Poison. Cool. Thanks, Pack. Thanks, Pack. You just made up for like 4 or 5 really mediocre ones out of this box. Or medium ones out of this box. Don't worry, this one will be like hot garbage. I'll just eat my words on that pack being good. It was hot garbage. There's a barbed servitor in there. There we go. There we go. Hitting better. Oh my god, we're hitting better. Full pride of the whole cloud. Somebody want that elk. Oko's coming. He needs some elky boys. Well, yeah. Give us a walker that we give a damn about. I saw the new Oko. I am not impressed with the new Oko. I don't think it's gonna be that good. I think his cloning, disguising his, like, making a copy of something with it having to be not yours, or having to be yours, makes it a little bit harder to make him good. But I could be nuts. I could be crazy. I could be out of my mind. I'm gonna put these boxes over here and use this empty case box for wrappers. Actually, if I move this keyboard like smart man, like somebody with a super smooth brain like me. Smooth brain, just nothing going on in there except rantings and ravings about Magic the Gathering cards. Hit my water bottle. My water bottle. Oh no. Yeah, if I smooth brain the whole situation. Put the box there. Maybe I can put the commons and uncommons in these empty play booster boxes and stick those in my bum bum. No, I stick those over off to the side where I don't have to look at them anymore. We're doing cleanups and we're talking. I should have tried to figure out if any of you animals wanted to be live with me on a Thursday night. It's Thursday. Well, it's technically not Thursday because it is 1 in the morning. I just fit almost 2 boxes in this bitch. Hell yeah, Donkey D. Oof, look at that big thick boy. Easily gonna make overrun boxes for the shop for commons and uncommons. That's the other thing. This ends up becoming a possible gold mine later. I don't know how many of y'all paid attention a couple months back, but Kitty Cats got a I'm gonna remember the name of the card and not just call it Kitty Cat. Pick your poison. Oh, that was the wettest hiccup burp situation. It was really gross. I'm sorry that I did that on camera. Cryptic Coat. The cat. The cat. I'm just gonna keep saying the cat because I'm drawing a full blank here until I popular decks. Pioneer. Cauldron Familiar. Oh my god. Anyway, I don't know if you guys remember, but at one point in time, Cauldron Familiars went damn high. I think they were like $8, $10, something like that. It wasn't for very long. I sold some Cauldron Familiars on TCG for a price that just made no sense. But people were buying them. And we didn't have like 2 or 6 or 10 or 20. No, no, no. Oh, look at that. Conspiracy Unraveler. That's a nice one. We had like 60 of them. Because I had a big old 5-row box out in the warehouse. It said, Throne of Eldraine, commons and uncommons. Excuse me. And I saw that Cauldron Familiars were on the Stonks page. They were moving and shaking. And I went, this don't make no sense. Where are all the Cauldron Familiars in the store? And I went in, and I found all the Cauldron Familiars. And I made a post in the Titan page, or the Titan group chat, with all the competitive players. And I went, hey, any of you guys need cats? Oh, look, a show and tell. Like, any of you guys need cats? And they were like, no, why would we need cats? And I'm like, well, I guess Rakdos, Sack, and Pioneer is doing really good, and the cats have gone up in price. You sure you guys don't want any? And they're like, no, we don't need cats. And I was like, all right, cool. There's 2 play sets of cats. I put them in the Throne of Eldraine, commons and uncommons box in the drawers in the back of the store. And then I listed like 70-something copies of Cauldron Familiars, little kitty cats. And the last sale was 28 copies, 29 copies, 24 copies to one buyer on TCG, and he bought them for $7 and change a piece. Undercity Sewers. It's a pretty damn good Surveil land to hit. It's like the one getting played in Legacy. But that goes to show you that making a big ass box of commons and uncommons out of one of these sets, and then forgetting about it in the back of the warehouse, pays off. Look, a Hedge Maze, Ogress ain't worth nothing. A Crime Novelist, a Pick Your Poison. That was a damn good pack. So who knows? I could open all this. We could sell all the good stuff out of it. And then, screw it. Unauthorized exit. Shady Informant. There you go. There's a good one to pick. No, it's not, because it's a 5-drop. It sucks. Let's try the next pack. Let's try the next pack. I'll just pick a random card out of it. Shady Backstreet. Most of these cards mediocre. Anyway, the point being is, one of these cards that you think is suck and that I think suck. Another Surveil land. Here we go. Deduce. Maybe it's this guy. Basilica Stalker. Maybe it's that guy. Nah, he costs too much mana. Definitely not Light Helix. Bubble, there we go. There's a good one. Bubble Smuggler. There's a good hit. For all we know, Bubble Smuggler, tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Let's be realistic. Bubble Smuggler, 5 years, 4 years, 2 years, 3 years, 16 months, 8 years. Next Christmas, COVID Lockdown 2 Electric Boogaloo happens. All of a sudden, Bubble Smuggler becomes a card that somebody is playing in a Tier 1 Pioneer deck. Bubbler Smugglers are $3. I walk out to the warehouse all jolly because I like squids, I like octopus, and I like cephalopods. And I go, man, I bet we got a ton of these guys. Also, I'm filling dead air here while I'm ripping these packs because I'm in here by myself. I'm making this video at night. I'm making them at night. That pack, that squid, that bubbler, it'll be like $4, and nobody knows why. Nobody knows why that's the tech, why that's the good one. Maybe it's Killer Among Us. Maybe it's a lead pipe. Maybe it's this Gear Bang Orangutan. That's Bane, not Bang. But I like Gear Bang Orangutan because it sounds like Bangarang. Crow with me in the chat. You hear your Rufios. Point being is one of these cards, we can wake up one day and it's moving and shaking because it's in the sideboard of some deck as a 2 of, or it's in the main board of some deck as a 4 of. Maybe it's Aftermath Analyst. Who knows? And I get to walk through the rain out to the warehouse, and I'm not looking for long goodbyes. I'm not looking for breakouts. I'm not looking for dog walkers. I'm looking for old Gear Bang Orangutan because he's 250 all of a sudden, and the lowest guy with more than 2 copies on TCG, it's got him for $4, and I decide with an underground mortuary, I decide that we got 70 copies of Gear Bang Orangutan. And probably like 2 dozen foils. Oh, look at that Thundering Falls. Hell yeah, brother. But then I get to make $4 a piece on Gear Bangs. Because I'm a nut. I put like 60 copies up and don't care. Long hair, don't care. Long hair on my face. But that's the thing. So like some of you people probably like, man, why would he just rip all this stuff? Look, it's Intrude that mine. That card's too good. No More Lies. It should be getting way more play. Just 5-0 the pile every time. So like, give me 5 cards for 5 mana, or give me a 5/5 flyer. Figure it out. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not going to lose on this. It's basically impossible. Bossman and I have figured out a system. Because I am a nut job. He has tons of patience. So do I. The other thing is, I spent almost 8 years in this shop as a player. Will you recall? Look at that guy. Oh, and Insidious Roots. Yay, boy. Yeah, something like that. Give or take 8 years as a player in the shop. Getting to know John. Hanging out. Talking shop. Talking Magic. Wheeling and dealing. Going to GPs and stuff together. Assassin's Trophy. Bubbly Smuggly. And we kind of have the same outlook on Magic. It's like, the game's not going to go anywhere. Ugh. Let's not put him there. Let's not taint the good stuff. Pick your poison. There we go. Gear Bang Orangutan. Ufio. I have a very similar mindset. It's like, the stuff that's not worth having anymore, get rid of it. The stuff that's worth having around, it's kind of hoarded. He knows that my personal collection is absurd. I'm not sitting on a lot of 5 rows full of commons and uncommons. Oh God, not on my watch. Not a damn Kaya. No. Thank you, Slime Against Humanity. You saved my pack. Maybe not fully, but damn close. Oh yeah, 2 slimes. Sticky icky in here. But yeah, we have this mindset that we're gonna make money on the product. Basically impossible to lose money on the product if you sit on it long enough. Nobody liked Battle for Baldur's Gate. We opened a ton of it. A ton of Battle of Baldur's Gate. A ton. I remember it. I remember sitting in the back of the shop opening it and being like 3 cases in, and I was like, oh, I'm so fucking tired of seeing these cards. Damn it. And be miserable. Not wanting to open any more of it. And we just kept going. And then I ate every bit of my words because I was talking so much smack on that set. As did the majority of you guys. Conspiracy Unraveler. Most of you guys were talking mad trash on that set. Which was, hey, I did it. I thought the set was crap. I thought it was like, yo, dragons are bust. And even then, some of these dragons are a bust. Gear Bang Orangutan. I don't even know what that guy does. I want to read the Gear Bang Orangutan. 2/2 with reach for 3. ETB, destroy an artifact or sack an artifact and put 2+1 counters on him. Oh my God, the orangutan bangs. That card's good. That was a limited all-star. I would draft all of those and all of the crappy cards that make clues. I would just eat up clues with the Gear Banger Orangutanger. Just have a 4/4 reach for 3. Just punch Doorkeeper Thralls in the neck. Give him a long goodbye. But yeah, I ate my words on Battle for Baldur's Gate. Because initiative is bust. Look at that slimy boy trying to hide from me. Slimy, smarmy bastard. Oh my God, it's just a wall of good stuff. But yeah, that set ended up being really good. With a lot of value to it. All of those lands that everybody was so unhappy that they got reprinted, and they were like, oh, why would they print all these lands again? Cool, reflecting pools have value again. They went back up because nobody wanted to open that set. Nobody wanted to buy it. Just like this. Nobody wants this. Look at these. Oh my god, a ley line and an archive and a crime novelist. That's it. Set my underpants on fire. I keep opening packs like that. I'm going to get myself Taco Bell as a reward. I'm kidding. It's 1:30 in the morning. I can't get Taco Bell. I would have to leave. I can't leave now. The fun has just begun. Let the fun begin. Yeah. I need a shop pet or something. Don't take that as like sending me goldfish or something. Please don't do that. You can send stuff. Don't send me animals. No live animals, por favore. Breakout, Insidious Roots, Lush Portitio, Pick Your Poison, Gangbanger Orangutanger. I'm playing Gearbang Orangutan or something. I don't know what I'm going to play it in, but I'm going to play it just to play it. Look at that Vindicator. I'm going to liquid metal coating somebody's shit and Gearbang Orangutan it. They'll be like, what? What did you do? Crime novelist. Nobody expects the Gearbanger Orangutanger. Ah! I just made chicken noises. I don't know. It's because I don't know what noise orangutans make. What noise do they make? Do they make the cha-ching sound? Because that's an underground mortuary. And a slime. Sticky boy. Sticky, slimy boy. Look at this humming. Reenact the crime. That card's good. That card is undervalued. That's the other thing. There's too many cards in this set that are playable. That are not getting play right now, or don't have a huge spotlight on getting play right now. Because there's other stuff going on. I feel like some of these medium rares that you're like, man, it needs one thing. It needs one thing and then it's got a home. Moho 3's coming. It's nuts. Did you see the Emrakul? That Emrakul, Ashton. I know there's time. Oh, look at that. The foily, gear-bangy, orangutangy. You know what? That's my bangy orangutangy. It's going to be my mascot for the rest of the video. He's going to sit right here. Right next to my face, because my face is like right taking up this space. So that gear-bangy orangutangy is going to hang out right there. It's going to be my little homie. I'm going to put a sleeve and a top loader on him. I'm going to be the first sleeved and top loader Gearbanger Orangutanger. He's going to sit on my desk from now until the end of Gearbangy Orangutangy Timey. Snapping Thopters in half and yelling. Get off my lawn! Archdruid's Charm. Look at that. feel like if Gearbang Orangutan was in the Magic the Gathering movie or TV show, if they ever follow through and do that, they should get Clint Eastwood to come back and voice the Gearbang Orangutan. But he's got to use that grizzled voice that he has from Gran Torino. You know the one I'm talking about, the one where he's slightly racist. Just because he's old. He's not like racist because like he wants to be racist. He's racist because he's just like in his 70s. He calls his neighbor Dragon Lady. And you spit half your soda out in the movie theater because you're like, did he really just say that? I don't think he could say that. I don't think we can make this movie these years. It's 2024, and I don't think you call people that. I just want to hear his grizzled voice as the Gearbang Orangutan. Foil Showcase Massacre Girl and a Vanifar and an Ill-Time Explosion. I was getting to be a nervous gardener about the last couple of packs. I'm making them at night. It's late. Or early. However you want to look at it. My lady has family in town. Normally I would have come back to the shop around like 9. 9. Alright, maybe don't say 9 with a German. Gearbang Orangutan. With a German accent after talking about Clint Eastwood being racist. Vav, the wearer of faiths. But, stayed up a little bit late. I didn't get to the shop until right about midnight. I'm gonna put the batteries in the mics and clock in, and print orders, which will be fun. When I get done with this, I'll pull some orders, start the editings. Pick the poisons. Picking the poison. The poison for picking. Who's poison? Your poison. Pick your poison. If you know what I'm talking about, say his name in the chat. In the comments. The chat? The chat. I'm not live. Shut the fuck up, nerd. Say it in the chat. I'm going to melt all those pack wrappers down and drown myself in them. Say it in the comments if you know what I'm talking about the poison for. I sound like John Wayne. We're Mongolians. I'm Genghis Khan. Homicide Investigator. Crypty Cody. Coating the Crypties. Look at these bubbler smuggly. Boobity smoogly. I can't wait for this video to be played in the shop in like the middle of the afternoon and just one stupid shenanigan, elegant parlor BS after the other. Slimy boys. Wait, there's a slime against humanity in my stoop. Just one stupid comment after the other. Just like, oh look, Sidious Roots. It's when I raspberried into the mic at the start of the hockey video. Which, hey, if you just like my antics, if that's what keeps your jimmies rustled and your little hearts clicking on the videos here, go watch the hockey vid. Because I actually really like hockey. Like, that's my thing. Magic's my hobby, and it's my job. But hockey is like my religion. Which makes sense as I sit here wearing my Bad Religion shirt. But like, basically like, so I grew up in the hardcore and the punk scene. And you have like two options once you hit like your mid-30s if you are in the punk and hardcore scene. You have very few options. Mainly two. And like, one of them is start a podcast, which I think we actually are gonna. I'm like talking to some of the other grinders and guys from the team here at the shop about doing a podcast, doing like a monthly podcast with the shop, just chilling, hanging out, relaxing, acting all cool, but no b-ball. We're gonna be spitting in the mics after around school. Why am I like this? I don't know. Maybe I ate too many paint chips as a kid. But so it's like podcasts. You can work at a craft beer bar, or just get into craft beer and brewing. I'm straight edge, so that doesn't work for me. Or because the jerseys are really comfortable, you can get into hockey. Which I was always into hockey, like even growing up. I grew up a Rangers fan because when I first got into hockey, fun fact, there were no Florida teams. So I didn't have the option of being a Bolts fan or a Panthers fan. And again, why would I be a Panthers fan? I live in the Tampa Bay area, and the Bolts were here before the Panthers were. But we I just got into hockey heavy. I really like hockey. The Bolts are a great team, but I grew up on the Rangers. My family's from up north, Long Island. The city is Roots. Long Island and Manhattan. I might actually go up this year. There's a shadowy back street. There's not a shadowy back street. There's a shadowy back street in the pack. There's not a shadowy back street there. Oh, maybe there is. Who knows? I haven't been in New York in like 15 years or some shit. Pick your poison, Delney. It was a vintage event with a really steep buy-in. And if I can come up with the Mooney, I will go and play. But it's a very hefty buy-in. So I would have to move and shake some stuff around, or basically treat my emergency savings fund as a piggy bank for the event, because flights and staying in New York is not cheap. And then the buy-in for the event is $500. But I'm an animal. Look at this bubbly smugly. Foil bubbly smugly. Picking the poisons. I like that guy. I'm gonna put him right there. Look, I'm starting my own zoo. I got an ape and I got an octofish. Before anybody says anything, like, I know the mediocre rare pile is getting really big, but it's not that they're like unplayable cards. It's just like the stuff that I know are not immediate hits basically the, like, once I scan it and mark it, anything that's under $1 and we'll be like, oh, this kind of sucks that I opened it. But flip over, girl. Your pull tab's on the other side. Oof. That one's kind of gross. The old time was a really good card, but that pack is a little stanky. Fugitive Codebreaker and a Stained Core Scholar. Dog Walker. Dog Walker. Move some of these over a little bit. We're just reorganize. Reorganize. Real organizing, guys. Cryptic Coat, yay! Mama said these my magic shows. Mama said they take me anywhere. I'm not going to finish the line because some of those words aren't PC anymore in that joke. Alright, what do we got here? The rest of the pack is medium. Next pack. Well, we got a Gadgeteer. Couple of books. Couple of books. Foily Mole God. Mole, 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 mole. Do me a favor. If you like the video, and you like my shenanigans, and you like my antics, and you like my bullshit, do me a favor and put some mole, 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 moles in the comments. I know we were gear banning the orangutan for a little while, but do some moles. Long goodbye. Gear bang orangutan. No, give me some moles in the comments. Also, again, if you want to do a live semi-magic orientated, a little bit possible, kind of, but mainly financially, it's going to be with Bossman and I, be the two of us. Just the two of us. Ooh. Chilling in the chat. Rochester Theater. Fuck me up with a slime. But yeah, we want to do a live. We want to go live. We want to take some Q&As. Talk about the business that is Titan Cards and Games. Why we do what we do. How we do what we do. Why we have fun doing what we do, why we enjoy it. Another Surveillant. Everybody likes Surveillance. Surveil. Look at the top card, Daddy. But yeah, we wanna talk to you guys. We wanna see what makes everybody who likes the channel tick. We want, you know what? I want a live from your fingertippies to my eyeballs. See all of your rude comments about why I'm not Allie. No. I wanna talk to you guys about some of the financial stuff that we do here at the shop, and like how John and I, under City Sewer, that's a good one, how we kind of decide like why this video is happening right now, like what our thought process was between the two of us, and seeing the product sitting here and going, the binder's damn low and the set has value in it, and the guys aren't coming here drafting. Holy hell, look at that Field of the Dead. Jesus, Jimmy Christ, and a Niv, and a Codebreaker, and a Parlor, and a Partridge in a... Nope. I thought we were going to get something else in the uncommon slots, like Insidious Roots, or a Pick Your Poison. The Field of the Dead was pretty dank. Oh, look, a foil slime against humanity in the commercial district. Yeah, and a breakout. But, God, I should probably be asleep, but I'm an animal. You should see me without my shirt on. I really look like an animal. Pick a poison. Pick the poison for Kaya. Pick it for Kaya. The poison specifically made for Kaya. Kaya's poison. Crime novelist. No more lies. The poison for Kaya. Kaya's poison. Actually, isn't it Tessa dies in the lore. So it's Tessa's poison. The poison for Tessa. The poison specifically made for Vein Ripper. Jesus Christ. Alright, I think that was a hard spike in audio. Anybody who's listening via headphones, I'm sorry. We switched mics. I got a wireless one now. Scoopity poopity. So it's right here, right in my face hole area. Well, it's in my neck area. It's a little throaty. Meow. But, hell yeah, that's a vein ripper for you. Rippity veins. Winning Pro Tour. Pro Tour winning vein ripper. Watch me eat my damn words, and I'm super stoked about this vein ripper. And then on Monday, it gets banned out of Pioneer because they think the card's too damn good with Sorin. And I just get to set my underwear on fire and scorch my testicles. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, look, it's the poison for Kaya. Get over here. Don't cover up my beautiful vein ripper. But, yeah. So we want to do something financial orientated. Talk about why I rip product the way that I rip product because I'm an animal, or John rips product the way that John rips product because he's also a savage-ass person. Savage-ass animal. We both opened a box of Fallout because we were just jonesing and we're big Fallout fans. John and I have a lot in common, which was very easy, I think, for both me to say yes to John about joining the Titan team, and him to, after the years of friendship, offer me a position here. Moly, 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 God! And a slime. And a slime. But, yeah, like, we're all D&D nerds. We played Magic for a long time. A lot of PC games that he plays, I play, or we played back in the day. So there's stuff like that. We're into a lot of the same TV shows and stuff. Like, it was very easy for us to, like, be friends. And then we also have just this knack for Magic as a whole. S trophy. This is it. This is it. This is it. I don't know how many things like that I can do in these videos before we get hit and demonetized and whatnot. So, like, I know the one thing you can't do is you can't sing Beatles, because they'll basically, the Pinkertons will show up at your shop and break your legs, and it's not even about the Magic product. They just They're like, did you really think you were going to get away with that? And you're like, I thought it'd be funny. But this just hurts. I'm like, yeah, it hurts because you're a friggin' moron. Scoopity ley line of the guild packety poopity. I know you saw that gangbanger orangutanger in the back. Incinerator of the Guilty. That's a couple of bucks too still, isn't he? He's not seeing a ton of play though. There should really be a deck that incinerates the Guilty. What does this thing do? Deals combat damage to player. You may collect evidence X. If you do, deal X damage to each creature and each planeswalker that player controls. So it's all... Oh, it's Steel Hellkite. It's a flying trample 6/6 Steel Hellkite. That seems decent. Somebody play that. Put that in a deck as a one-off. Be an animal. Pick your poison, and that can be your poison. Pick that one. Maybe I'll do it. Scoopity poops. Oof, Arc Druid's Charm. Hell yeah, buddy. Thank you for showing up. Get me out of this dog water that was the last couple of packs that I just ripped. Wake up. Grab your bra and put a little... Oh, look at that Rakdos, bro. And a Vannifar? She's a couple bucks too. But this Rakdos is a good hit. People like that showcase one. I like that. I like the not the Rakdos, the Ravnica, the city border. This one here, like the landscapes and stuff on the side. Here, let's give you guys a bird's eye view of this. I like that cityscape. That's a cool thing. I like it. Do more of that. Let's go straight to Ravnica. I'll give you this sidestepping set. Ooh, slimes. All the slimes. Long goodbye. Almost missed that one. 2 long goodbyes in 1 pack with a breakout? It's a fucking breakout pack. Crank 'em. Cranko. Kellen, get out of here. Nobody likes you. You're a dumb... Yeah, hell yeah, there we go. No more lives. Oh yeah, gangbanger orangutanger. Gear, not gang. Gear, Bane, Orang-Otang. Baleful Master, that's not a bad list card. Case of the Ransack Lab. What card's... Not bad. Crime Novelist. Gear, Bang, Orang-Otang. Look at this dog. Look at this dog. You know what? If you don't click like on the video, I'm gonna kill this dog. But I won't. No, I'm kidding. I won't kill the dog. I'll hire my buddy Matt to kill the dog. He'll do it. See this dog? See this dog, Matt? If you're watching and this video doesn't get a ton of likes, come kill the dog. Foil Crime Novelist and a ley line of the guild pack. Punch me in the face. Where the slime against me? Punch me right in my face. Is that a set of ley lines? Did I get a set of ley lines? That's 2. Scoopity poopity. I bet there's another. Oh, there's another one right there. Is there another one? Show me another one. Show me a fourth one in the back here. Right there. Yeah, look at that. Whew. You know what? I have a set of borderless ones. But I kind of like the ones with the border. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I might like the bordered ones more. I might have to. Meticulous Archive and a Hedge Maze analog goodbye. God, this dog might live. This dog might live. I might be opening such good stuff out of this case. Look at that Massacre Girl. And the slime. That's going to be my buddy Matt. My buddy Matt's going to show up cosplaying Massacre Girl and just kill that dog if this video doesn't get likes. I'll call him. He'll tell me. He'll promise me. He'll be like, I'll do it. I don't even know how he would do it, but he'd do it. Probably kick it to death. Just put a size 13 on and kick it for the homies. Oh God, the homies. Damn it. I just realized that one of the homies called earlier while I was doing something. I think I was getting ready for work today. I think I was popping into the shower. I think that's what I was doing. And the phone rang, and I missed it, and I did not call him back. I am a bad friend. You heard it here, right now. Right here, right now, right here, right now. We have analyzed the pollen. No more lies. I forgot to call my friend back. I am a bad friend. What if he was in danger? It was important. He would have called me twice. Insidious Roots. Jesus. God, why do you put so many good cards in these packs? Even the uncommons are good. It's a chunk of pack wrapper in my gut. What the hell? Duskmantle House of Shadow. I would be surprised if that card is worth being on the list. Get out of here. Go away. Go away. Nobody likes you. Suspected case solved unlocked stun token. Oh my God, I opened another one. Pick your poison. Gear bang, orangutan. Gear bang. I know it's Bane. I'm just going to Sharpie over that last E and turn it into a G. Yaris. There we go, buddy. Another Racky-dosey. Raggedy-dackety. Is Rakdos the only OG guild leader that's still around? I know Niv was from the first set of Ravnica. But he wasn't the guild leader at the beginning. I think Rakdos is the only guild leader that started out a guild leader that's still a guild leader. I think all the other guild leaders have either been killed or something, or somebody took over for them. Oh, Lazav. No. Because Sazdek was the first one. Oh, look at that. Look, the second show and tell. Hell yeah. Out of Thundering Falls in the same pack. Bah. Bah. And we get to pick the poison. The poison for Tessa. Tessa, maybe. Tessa? Tessa was from the beginning. Yeah. God. I'm falling asleep on my lore. I'm falling asleep on my lore. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna get done with this this stack of packs. There's like 6 or 7 of them over here still. I know Lazav is not an original one. I know that Niv is not an original one. I know that Borbigmaros was the original guild pack leader, but at a certain point in time, Domri took over, if I'm not mistaken, and now he's dead. I believe Savra was the guild pack leader for... Oh, look at this hedge maze. Was the original guild pack leader for Golgari. She was the queen of the Golgari. And she eventually... Vraska took over. So... I want to say that Tristani, original one, was Selesnya as well. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, look at that reenact a crime. As I mumble off and have a fever dream while I go on autopilot with these packs. Is Rakdos the last, if not one of the last, guild leaders that was a guild leader when we first saw the plane of Ravnica? That's a little bit of trivia. Riddle me that, Magic Bat fans. See if I'm crazy. If I'm loco, SA. If there's bats in my belfry. Alright. Here's the deal. There's one pack left. I'm going to rip it. I'm going to ramble. I'm going to zoom out. You think you're watching YouTube on your couch? Zoom out. Slime Against Humanity. That was the Slime and a Meticulous Archive. You think you're watching? You think you're sitting on your couch? Zoom out. Somebody's going to see this video that also likes that comedian. They're going to cross tag him. He's going to ask me to take the video down or edit that part out for demonetization because I stole like one chunk out of his bit. I'm going to have to. God. An idiot. Get in the box. Oh my God, I think there's too many packs in here. No. No. No, don't make me keep any of this on my desk. I don't want it. I don't want it. Well, that sucks. I thought I was going to get it with 3 boxes full of crap. Alright, so clearly when I reached over to grab the box off of here, I hit the keyboard and killed the stream, or killed the recording. So, let's quick recap. I am going through the regular rares, grabbing a couple of things that are worth a couple of bucks, or worth $1 or more. Doorkeeper Thralls, Case of the Locked House, Crimson Pulse, Doppelgang. Another Doorkeeper Thrall. Relia. And again, this is all looking at market price. So and I think it's even most, if not all, of the mythics are at least $1, give or take, except for like Tristani. I mean, even Etrata and like the Xanathar and whatnot, or if you look at the mythics, this damn thing, not that thing, but like the Kaya's the dead one. Urgent Necroplopsy is not one. But yeah, the overall value in ripping all of this is easily here. That guy's a couple bucks with the showcase variant. That guy ain't worth shit. But yeah, I was doing this and then I looked over and I saw that the screen was blacked out, so we'll have to butt these two sections up against each other. So yeah, all in all, we ended up with some bulk, which is to be expected. Like, you're not gonna open a set, you're not going to open this much product and not hit a little bit of bulk. It's just, gonna happen. Like, it's guaranteed to happen. You're gonna hit some amount of filler stuff. Not every card in the set is gonna be gas. Like, it can't be all thriller, no filler. Cut out right as I was doing my zoom out jokes, which are stolen. That's stolen material. So here's the stack of cards Thralls included and whatnot. These are all of the rares and mythics that are anywhere from $1 to like $3 to $5 and whatnot. We got a set of Leyline of the Guild packs. We got 40 Surveillance, 2 Vein Rippers, a ton of Rakdoses and Massacre Girls, Incinerators, Mole Gods, Delnies, more Massacre Girls, Undergrowths, just an absurd amount. And some of these are cheap, some of these are great. About one per box on list cards that were good hits. So between the 5 special guests and then the Jace, that was pretty good. These ones are kind of okay. And then just a metric ton of playable commons and uncommons that are worth the time to either list or to sort and put in the shop. Things like Breakout and Pick Your Poison, Slimes, Insidious. The ones that I was putting aside the entire video. So, when all of it is said and done, cool, I did open a whole case. But that is a damn good chunk of Magic that is worth the time and the effort that was put forth in making the video and opening the product. And I get this gear banger, orangutanger, and bubbly dude to chill on my desk, because that's the kind of person I am. I like putting cool stuff on my desk that I get to stare at. And I like octopuses, and the gear bang orangutan is just hilarious to me. So click over to my fat face. Hello. Did you miss me? Did you get tired of staring into that small little chunk down in the bottom corner of the video? Right about here. Right here. This is where I was. This is where I was looking at you guys for the last hour and change. Close to 2. Anyway. So, that was a whole case of murders. And I don't think we got murdered on it. I really don't. I don't think that it is possible at what we as a store pay for product. I don't think it's possible to lose money on this product currently. I don't. I think that the guys that are giving away the product at $15 for a draft, or doing these streams and shipping the packs for $4 a piece, or what's Markov or Karlov Manor going for a box? $100? $100. 106 with shipping is the lowest bottom feeder on the market right now. 110 is a little bit closer. You got a guy with 56 boxes at just under 110 a box, and he is willing to just raise his sales from 500 to ship it. But he's only a penny. He's only like 3 cents under your next big guy who's got a case or so, and some of these bigger hobby shops that have 50,000 sales and whatnot that are trying to sell like 10 boxes, give or take, for $1.10. So 110 for a box, give or take, is about the price that you're going to pay if you got them on TCG. So order them on TCG for $110. Because I think even at $110, you will open more than $110 worth of value using market price. I think that $110 is crazy. I know what we sell them for in the shop. It's $155 because I know what we pay for a box. And it's more than 110. Let me tell you that right now. I'm not going to tell you what we pay for a box, but we pay more than 110. So you want to buy them on TCG at 110, all these guys are losing money. and I won't go full into this because that's what I want to do in the live. John and I want to sit down and we want to do a live, and we want to talk about the financial aspect and talk about Magic and talk about sports and the business and why I just sat here and ripped a case on a Thursday night at 1 o'clock in the morning. Why did I do that? Because it's profitable and it's worth it. It's worth John's money to pay me. It's worth my time to do. It's worth our sales. It's worth our inventory. This is now solid inventory for the shop. This is going to go into binders. It's going to go on TCG in some quantity. It's going to go into the shelves for people to buy. Things like Slime Against the Humanity. These commons, these uncommons, this is where I'm going to make the bread and the butter. These are the good things. Why? Because you can roll your eyes and go on TCG and be like, the card is 12 cents. Why are they 50 cents? Please go on TCGPlayer and find a seller with 4 copies at 12 cents and pay the $1.22 shipping minimum. $1.22 now on orders under $5. TCG raised its minimum shipping price. And then please wait 12 to 15 business days to get your card. Or the convenience of us having it here readily available for you to pick it up because you want it now. I need my cards and I need them now. Convenience fee. Somebody called. They asked us for Fallout Collector boosters. We gave them the price on the phone. Oh, that's ridiculous. That's so expensive. They're cheaper on TCGPlayer. Go to TCGPlayer. Buy it on TCGPlayer. Buy it on Amazon. Hope that it actually shows up at your house. Wait for it to show up at your house. Go to one of the guys around the corner from us. I can see a shop when I walk out the back door and I go to get my truck. I can. Go over there. Buy some stuff from them. When they don't have it, I will. Then you're going to come over here, you're going to ask me for it, and I'm going to be like, it's the same price it was when you asked me for it, and I told you, and you said that I was nuts, and that I was crazy, and that it was too much. But you went to all the other guys in the area, and they don't have it. And I do. And you don't want to wait on TCG for it. It's the same with sports stuff. You can go to one of the other shops. You can take your business elsewhere. There's a reason we've been here for 10 years. We're very transparent. This is the product that we have. These are the prices that we set. And this is why we keep the business open. This is why we keep the doors open. This is why everybody gets paid. And we all make a living working here. I'm sure that John could cut corners. I'm sure that John could run the place by himself. There wouldn't be a YouTube. We would have way less space. We would probably have the same amount of inventory. Things wouldn't run as smooth. One man running the whole show could probably get away with it. He would run himself ragged and into the ground. But at that point, his overhead would be almost nothing. He could nickel and dime everything. We all make a living here. It's a family. It's a team. We're friends. It's not just... Mom and pop businesses are not big corporations that have razor margins or get to buy stuff in such bulk that they don't give a damn what they sell it at. It's different. And that's what John and I are going to sit down and do the live for and talk about and whatnot and get into the nitty-gritty on stuff. But as far as Magic is concerned, I don't want to do a ton of Magic-related questions in the videos or in the live. I will, but I don't want to focus there. I want to focus on the business aspect with John. If there is enough want for it, I will do a live that is just me, and you guys can ask me all the Magic stuff your little heart's desire. You can ask me why I'm an absolute animal. You can ask me why I go nuts and I make jokes and I goof off and I play the decks that I play and I go to the events that I go to and this, that, and the other thing. We can do something personal. That being said, I ripped a lot of product tonight and I have a large workload for tomorrow and I have orders that I need to pull. So I am going to let you guys go. I'm going to... It's 2:30. Yeah. I got about an hour and a half worth of stuff in front of me. And then I'm going to go home. I'm going to crawl into bed and snore my little heart out until I have to get up in the morning and come back in here. So I think you guys are nuts if you're sleeping on Markov or Karlov. God, I keep calling it Markov. That would have been a bet. They should have done it at Innistrad. We haven't been to Innistrad in a little while. Should have murders at Markov Manor. Actually, Innistrad's still in standard. That would have sucked. Don't do that. Where's the Karlov Manor? I think you guys are sleeping on the set. I think there's too many sleepers in the set. Cards that just need a home that are really good and are underpriced right now. And then cards that are in the set that are just straight gas. Every one of those lands is waiting to all be over $10. I guarantee it. They're going to be the next round of shock lands. Everybody said that about the tri lands, that they were meh. And the ones that cycled, or the tangos that you had to have 2 basics to come into play, untapped, and things like that. I think the surveil lands are finally it. I think that's the perfect balance between force tap and an ability to make it worthwhile. I think they're here to stay for eternal formats. They're great in standard. They're good in Pioneer. They're damn good in the decks that they're getting played in Modern. And they're breaking their way into Legacy and Vintage, and that's a hard thing to do. Yeah. So we're going to fill the binders. We're going to fill TCG up with new stuffs. Coming to the shop, I'll have plenty of singles. A stackorama of singles here, of like the good goods, and then the mediocre ones. But like, everybody likes what they like. People like budget stuff. Come in, build a peasant deck. Or is it peasant now? Or Penny Dreadful. Build a Penny Dreadful deck. Have a blast. Do some fun stuff. Come in and draft. I think the set's great for limited. Plus, you just saw all the crazy stuff that I got to open in packs. Come do it yourself. Alright. It's late. I ranted. I'm sure that some of this 20 minutes or so Ashton will chop up and you'll see me fidget around the screen a little bit. I gotta take this mic off and stop being an idiot. I'll see you in the next one.